Lan Tong, Lantung, and I'm from Vancouver, but originally from Taiwan. I'm the artistic director of the Sound of Dragon Music Society, and this concert is a collaboration between Sound of Dragon and Vancouver Intercultural Orchestra.
I'm Jonathan Bernard. I'm the percussionist with the Vancouver Intercultural Orchestra, and I'm also the touring manager for the Sound of Dragon Festival.
So tell us more about Sound of Dragon Festival.
This is actually, we only started the festival last year, 2014 in Vancouver. So we only had one festival so far, and it's every 2 years. So the next one is in 2016. And this festival is kind of focused on Chinese music, but very different from Chinese music festivals in Asia, because it really reflects the work we musicians do in Canada, which has a lot of multicultural influences, and work with people from different backgrounds. So the festival really features that as a focus. So we have works written by Canadian composers, and we have a lot of music mixing instruments from different cultures. And so it goes from traditional to contemporary to jazz, improvisation, and fusion, like all different styles over 3 days, and trying to really bring new perspective to how these instruments could sound like.
And also the spirit of the Sound of Dragon Society and the festival is one of collaboration and bringing communities together. So similarly, our orchestra here is made up of musicians from Taipei and Toronto and Vancouver, all coming together after preparing separately, coming together to put it all together. And it's also a collaboration between different organizations. Small World Music here, downtown Toronto, the Markham Theatre, and also Fort York, and all different programs, all working together for publicity and to draw their different communities all together.
So it's kind of like East-West music collaborations.
Yeah, many people.
You might say this.
Yeah, and also even like east and west of Canada.
And also East meets East, also. East meets East.
So what kind of instruments include in this tour?
So normally Vancouver Intercultural Orchestra has instruments from many different cultures, but because it's a collaboration with Sound of Dragon, which focus more on Chinese music, so this tour basically makes Chinese and Western instruments.
All Chinese and Western instruments for this tour.
So it says music tour. So how many stops and what kind of destination include in the tour?
We have 5 concerts and a school show, so 6 concerts in total. And so we start at Fort York on May 20th, and then second day at the Small World Music Center, and this tour in Toronto, and then 22nd in Markham, and then we go to London, Ontario, and then finishing last concert in Waterloo.
This is the Paigu, which is a set of 5 Chinese drums, which are tunable, have tunable lugs, as opposed to this old Dagu, or large Chinese drum, which has tacks, his tacked head. These are tunable. So here's a little lick from Lan's piece. And that's a very interesting rhythm in 9 beats, which is divided 2, 2, 3, 2. Tika, 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 taka, tika, taka, tika, taka. Sorry, it's a 2-bar pattern. It's actually 3, 3, 3, the first bar, and then 2, 2, 3, 2. So it gets tika, 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 taka, tika, 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 taka. So you can listen to that.
Why pick Ontario? Why? Because it's got one of the largest Chinese populations?
Well, also, yes, large Chinese population, a history of Chinese music here. The guests from the Toronto Chinese Orchestra were here today and helping us. It's also bringing communities together.
But Jonathan and I have been touring Ontario for like 15, 20 years, so we have a long connection with the presenters here, with like the music festival, the theaters. We already been here before with the orchid ensemble, which is what we the trio that we work mainly in.
So as an audience, what kind of expectation from your tour performance?
I think we usually encourage the audience not to expect certain things, bring an open mind and just taking whatever, be ready for things that they didn't expect, not like sometimes surprises.
So any surprise for this year, for this time?
Full of surprises. It's all diverse. Every piece will be a surprise. And it's just as diverse as Canada is, but also as much as China is. And we're trying to show the diversity of China. And if we play a Persian melody, we want people to realize that the Persian influence in China. If we play an Indian melody, we want people to realize the influence of India in China. Or even a Jewish melody, if we play. We know that historically there's been Jews living in China and interacting.
Yeah.
Just as in Canada.
And three of the musicians playing the traditional instruments are from Taiwan. So and the conductor also from Taiwan. It's a very metropolitan place. We have a lot of influence from different cultures a part of our life. So we just want to bring that into focus. This is nothing unusual for us to be doing things that not how the movie portrayed Chinese culture. Like it is actually living and vibrant with a lot of influence going on and happening.
Yeah, and just to also that this orchestra is a voice for composers, and we allow composers and invite composers to compose original music for these instruments. And so that's also part of the diversity. Each composer brings their own experience and an original voice.
Okay, so tell me some of the pieces you're performing the original pieces.
Yes.
Some of them. Yeah. First concert in Fort York, it's like a meeting opportunity for the musicians as well, because we also coming from different places. So this Fort York concert has solos and duos, smaller combos. And then we kind of gather together, and then we can listen to each other, and then we have actually the second half of this concert is so improvised. We're just going to say, oh, like these are the musicians here today. Some are from Toronto, some from Taiwan, some from Vancouver. How can we make music on the spot together? So the 4-year concert is quite different. And the Small World Music Concert is a small ensemble of lively music from Taiwan, Persia, Indian influences, many different styles.
But the Friday night concert in Markham is more a feature of, there are traditional works, but also the original works for the orchestra.
So that expect there will be some spark within the musicians and also some surprise for the audience, right?
Yeah.
It's fresh for everyone.
Yeah, it's fresh for everyone.
It's fresh for everyone.
So the Friday night concert is the one that features the large ensemble of about 14 members in. So it's like a chamber orchestra.
And there'll be familiar music there too, because Air Chan, which Lan plays, is a very famous melody which everyone will know.
Yeah. So how long you have been preparing this music tour?
For 1 year.
1 year. So planned from last year?
Since the festival ended.
Yeah.
In May.
Yeah, in Vancouver. Then right after the festival, people here in Ontario heard about the festival and it's very interested, and they want to bring the idea here.
Bring the West to East.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're going to continue to do that. We can bring this to many communities.
I see. So last questions. So where's the funding?
Good question.
Yes, this tour is funded by the Canada Council and BC Arts Council, as well as the government in Taiwan funding all the 3 Taiwanese artists traveling all the way to come here.
Okay.
And but each theater, each presenter presenting us, they also have many different sources of funding.
I see.
So it's really a collective effort to put this all together.
And Lan shortened the name, but it's the British Columbia Arts Council, where we're from, of course, British Columbia.
I I see.
supporting
so
us.
Taiwan, British, Toronto,
British Columbia.
Yeah, like BC
And,
province and the federal government.
Federal government.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go!
Dragon Society is a non-profit society. We started the society just a couple years ago, and basically was because we started plan for the festival, and then it's like you're rolling a ball, it become bigger and bigger. So we realized pretty soon we need to have a society to be running the festival if we want to continue on having a future, not just a one-time thing. So the society should put together for this purpose, and us overseeing the festival. So now the society does the festival every 2 years, but during the year we start the festival, like we do the tour, we'll have season, in our season we'll also try to produce concerts, and the next concert we'll be producing is in Vancouver on June 27. Taiwan's Little Giant Chinese Chamber Orchestra will perform in Vancouver at the Sun Yat-sen Garden. And then the Chinese orchestra will meet with a jazz band in Vancouver called the Proliferation, and we play at the Jazz Festival on Canada Day.